What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Mindset and Muscle, guys, where we bring you guys motivation, inspiration, and value. And today, we got my brother here, man, somebody that really has inspired and motivated me. I mean, I remember when I was scrolling through Instagram, and I think I came across your page first, and I followed instantly, and I was like, yo, this guy, my man, if he's over here looking great, training, you know, doing his shows, what's your excuse? You know what I mean? And he's really inspired me, you know, and supported me in so many ways. I mean, you really have,
man. Likewise, man. Like, your gear, and all that stuff, man. That motivated me, man.
Yeah. So we got my brother Teddy here, man. And, you know, how was the drive up here, bro?
Easy money, man. A little bit of traffic on the way in. You know, I had to stop, take a leak twice. You know, chugging this water, make sure I stay hydrated. But other than that, man, it was a good drive, man.
Okay, man. And so you from Charleston, right?
Yeah. Somerville area.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
So take me back to the beginning, Teddy. Like, you know, growing up, how was your come up and everything? Tell me a little bit about that, man.
Man, I grew up, man, in the country in Ridgeville, South Carolina, man. With my grandma, I lived with my grandma probably till I was like 13, man. She pretty much raised me and my sister with the help of my mom with my grandpa. So, and then after that, we moved out to Somerville, and that's where it all started. You know, with sports, and I played Little League football and all, but with high school football, Somerville, and that's when athletics just stuck with me.
Yeah.
You know, I just started loving sports, man. And
was it a small school?
Oh, nah, man. We're in big school. We got graduation class of probably like 2,000 people.
Oh,
yeah, it's pretty big. It's a pretty big school. I don't know if you know, like AJ Green and those guys.
Who is it?
AJ Green, I played for just retired from the Bengals. I graduated with him, man. So it was pretty competitive sports, man.
You played football?
Yeah, football, yeah.
That was it? That was
I did a little bit of wrestling, but I got pulled off the team for my grades, so my mom ain't play that, man. She didn't play that the grades, man. But
so it wasn't the team, it was your mom?
Yeah, it was my mom, man. She didn't play that with my grades, man.
She know you enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You took it.
Yeah. So that was it with that. I tried it my senior year, and then she took that. But other than that, mainly just football, man.
Yeah.
That was it. That was my love, man. I love football. I just loved it.
So, I guess I'm gonna bounce around here a little bit. Like, so you were in the military, right?
Yeah, I graduated straight from high school, man.
Straight from high school to the military.
Yeah, a month after I graduated. My mama ain't play that, like, not having a plan. She said my brother had a plan. My mom was like, you gotta have a plan. Said, military.
Yeah.
You know?
No plan, you going.
Yeah, I talked to my brother. He was like 88 Mike with transportation. And that's why I jumped into head first, man. I wanted to be a firefighter, but for some reason, it was like they weren't offering me the job, man. I don't know if you gotta take the last lap, I think it's called, but maybe my grade wasn't high enough.
Yeah.
So, man, I went to the military straight from there, man. Like, eye-opening experience.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I bet, man.
Yeah.
Where were you stationed? Where did you go?
I was stationed for my first duty station was Fort Drum, New York, man. Cold. So imagine like 18 years old, never seen snow before, coming from South
Carolina, yeah.
I just remember, man, waking up on a plane, lifting up my shade and looking. I guess they pushed all the snow up to the side. Man, it was probably like to the top of this wall, full of like the snow banks.
Yeah.
I was like, man, where I'm at? Well, like Syracuse, New York. Like, this is crazy. It was definitely a negative.
You didn't know where it was at.
I had to figure out everything on my own, you know, like how to get to the base from there. It was an hour away.
Yeah.
So it was kind of scary, man. So you had to grow up quick.
Yeah. Before you went to the military, did you ever do any traveling before that?
No, hell no. Well, I went to visit my brother in like Seattle, the area, whatever base out there in Washington. But I was young, man. I don't remember that. So
yeah.
When I did this was like big, man.
Eye opener, like, damn.
No family.
Yeah.
Like, man, I just remember being sad, man, like depressed.
Yeah. I mean, being there by yourself, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Never really traveling by yourself before, then all of a sudden you're by yourself. You got to figure it out.
Yeah. And I met some cool people, though, man.
So you played sports in high school. Was that where you started, like, I guess, falling in love with fitness and working out? That's when it really started?
Yeah, I didn't really work out growing up, but I liked it in high school, working out. You know, we were all just talented in high school playing football, so we were just playing around in the weight room. Then I went to the military. Wasn't really too locked in. I just knew we had to be conditioned, so I ran a lot, just a lot of running. Killed it on my PT test. I always got like the high 90s percentage, the 100 percentile with the running, right?
Yeah.
Then, you know, once I got injured, that's when I was like, I met my homeboy and just fell in love with the lifting part. I can take out my aggression on the weights I did. And so that's what did it.
So in the military, you weren't really training like that. Like you
just running, man. And, you know, hitting the gym with my boys, like going there and playing around, like, you know, who the strongest. Not all what we doing, really. Yeah, that was really it.
Yeah. So how long did you serve in the military?
Oh, 8 years, man.
8 years?
Yeah. Served 8 years.
Okay.
And the last 3 was just rehab for my injuries. So
yeah,
that was it.
Yeah.
Everyone was my favorite part of it, though. Jumping out of the plane, that was
really?
my favorite part. Yeah,
Man, I'm not jumping out no damn.
my favorite part, man. It's like, you can't match it with like riding a motorcycle. It's like adrenaline rush for me. What get me going. So that was the closest thing to riding a motorcycle, you know, to me.
Well, I'm not jumping out. No, I can't even climb on the roof.
Man, you can get past it once you get out that door.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. You know, I don't even get on a roller coaster, bro. For real. Like whenever we go to Carowinds.
I don't ride rides either.
No.
I don't trust people that put them together, really.
Well, there you go, man. It's like, and my wife will get on, but me, I'm not getting on. I'll wait for you right down here, White. That's kind of pretty. I like that.
Though, because when you're airborne, I guess you gotta depend on somebody else to pack your parachute for you. So,
oh, you do?
Yeah, you don't pack your own parachute. They actually got people that's their job to pack your parachute.
Oh,
big shout out to Oxala Jewelry for sending me this package. Oxala means hope in Portuguese. They have great packaging, all types of pieces, from minimalistic pieces to statement pieces. Plated with high quality 14 to 18 karat gold. Overall, it's a great product, guys. Stylish product. If you haven't checked them out, go check out Oxala Jewelry.
Oh, yeah, so it ain't you packing you get a different parachute every time you jump. You know what I'm saying?
hey, so what happened to you? Like, what was the accident? Like, this was in the military, right?
Yeah.
And was it the Army?
And then the Army? Yeah.
I mean, what happened?
Man, we was on like at the end of like a 2-week training thing. And you know, 88 Mike 3 pretty much the first off scene, last off scene. We got to set up stuff. And at the end, we basically got to turn back in what we had. So we had some ammo. We were turning in ammo, man. They got done with that for the day. They were leaving out and they're ready to go home. We switched around in some vehicles. The crazy thing is, I wasn't even in that vehicle at the start of the day. I switched around, ended up in that vehicle, and my driver was behind like a flatbed truck. And the placard fell off the truck that was in the front of him. So I guess his truck stopped. He jumped out to get the placard, and my truck didn't have time to stop. And we just hit him right straight on in the back, right? And I just remember, it was kind of like jumping up out the seat, kind of like that. And then sitting back down, not feeling no pain or nothing. I just know the collision, jumping up out the seat and sitting back down. And then I looked down and I seen my femur, like out of my pants, looking at me, man. I was like, this is crazy. I just broke my femur. My mind not processing I could have lost my leg and stuff at the time.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking I ain't got to do no running. Man, they ran us like dogs in that unit. They ran us like dogs. So I'm happy for that. Like, ain't no running. So my driver, he gets knocked out. Everybody else is shocked, man. And he wake up and kick the windshield out of the truck. Jumps out and just come around and start putting tourniquets on him with his belt. And like, I just remember sitting up and looking, and seeing my femur, my tibia, just out there in the street. Like the truck was like ripped up. It was like, you know, you see on cartoons like they clean, like it's a white bone. And that's what it was. Same there. So I just sat back. I still wasn't really in pain. I had time to call my family. I called my wife. I called my mom. It's like, man, I'm probably gonna die. Love y'all.
That's what you was thinking?
No, that's what I said.
Oh,
Yeah. Love y'all. And I'm going to the hospital if y'all want to come meet me there, basically. Yeah. And I remember passing out, waking up from a coma with no legs.
this wasn't overseas.
No, it was at Fort Bragg.
Okay.
And my unit, when I got back from Afghanistan, I re-enlisted to go to airborne school. So then that's when I went airborne, went to Fort Bragg. I was there for maybe about a year. And then that's when the accident happened, man. Well, also at the leg, man, and I think the best thing that happened to me, man, is going to Walter Reed, the hospital where all the wounded go. Because laying in the hospital in North Carolina, you feel bad for yourself, right? Like, God, man, I lost my leg. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to adapt to this. But when you get to Walter Reed, man, I tell everybody, man, if you can, they should go. Like, just go walk around the hospital. If you got an idea, if you know somebody that can get on the post, it'll change their life, man, because you'll see people with nothing but, man, just something to hold their organs, man. No legs, no arms, but they smiling. Know what I'm saying? Literally, no arms, no legs, and you smiling. So that's something that changed my mindset. And having friends that's with no legs running marathons.
Yeah.
Shit like that just changed my mindset, man.
Yeah.
That's what
That's crazy. Like I said, man, I went through it. I was scrolling through one day. I don't even know what I was doing, how I came across your page. But I saw your page, and it really did, like, inspire me and motivate me. Because to me, it was like, you know, you had no excuse, you know what I mean? And you kept going. You kept pushing.
Yeah.
And, I mean, you mentioned earlier that your friend was the one that introduced you. That's who got you into bodybuilding, like,
Nah, it just got me into like working out. Before I went to airborne school, I met this dude, Anthony Mattis, man. Like a mean looking dude, just walked around in Barris from Louisiana. And after a while, I got to know him. He became my best friend, him and my friend Clyde. He would always want to go to the gym. He'd come knock on our door. We literally live across a hallway from each other. Knock on the door. Y'all going to the gym today? We'd be like, man, you got it today, man. We'll go with him sometimes. Like, he was the one that would go like every day consistently after work. Like, man, we did PT this morning. Like, why you going again today? Now you got to work out, man. You know, just got to stay ready. So that just kind of stuck in my mindset, man. And he ended up deploying, man. And he actually died, the same year I lost my leg, 2013. Probably like, I said 3 months after I lost my leg, man. He got burnt up, man, whole body. They said it was like over 99%. So
you would say he's the one that got you in.
Yeah, that's what flipped the switch.
What was his name again?
Anthony Maddox.
Anthony?
Yeah.
And
So
rest in peace, man. And
appreciate it, man.
Shout out, man, because that right there, that helped you too, you know?
Yeah.
He really, like, he helped you out.
I was fat, laying in the hospital. Yeah. And then it was like, I started CrossFit.
Yeah.
Then I started powerlifting, and then I got into bodybuilding.
Also, you went through like a transformation. Like,
Yeah, just working out.
and okay, transition. So CrossFit first, you would say.
At the hospital.
Yeah.
And I did a couple of marathons at the hospital with the hand cycles. Like I did about 10 marathons on my hand cycle. Oh, that shit is hard, man. I don't know if people understand. You basically lay down on your back and just do like this the whole time.
Yeah.
For 26.2 miles, up and down hills. So it kills your shoulders, you know what I'm saying? But after a while of doing that, I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done with this, man.
And then you made the transition to So what was it?
CrossFit.
Cross.
Yep.
Oh, cross.
CrossFit, yeah. And then that's all this is at the hospital while I was doing the CrossFit, the hand sites. And then once I retired, I came back home, man, and got into powerlifting. I met this cool woman named Heather, the gym owner at Titus. Man, she just helped me to fall in love with deadlifting, man. I was watching them do it. I'm like, this is crazy. I wonder if I can do that.
Yeah.
And I tried it with this leg, and I kept messing it up. And that's when I got another leg, and numbers just skyrocketed.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And then from powerlifting, you transition over to bodybuilding.
Yeah, after I kept hurting my back.
Yeah.
Man, trying to like get bigger numbers every time, you know. I had hit 4 or 5 a couple times last year, 2 years ago. And then I just tweaked my back real bad, man, where I had to take like muscle relaxers to stand up. And then I met my coach. At the time, I weighed 160 when I did.
160.
Yeah. So roughly the same thing now, but then I just fell in love with bodybuilding, man, when I met my coach. And it's just something that's competitive, and I do it because I can compete with able-bodied people, you know what I'm saying? And that's the reason I picked men's physique, and that's the reason I did deadlifts, because I didn't want to do the wheelchair basketball, and no offense to anybody that does anything like that, but I just wanted to challenge myself against able-bodied people.
Yeah. How many shows have you done now?
About 5 shows total.
5 shows.
Yes.
Okay.
Started at 2021.
I got you.
Yeah.
Are you IFBB Pro?
No, I'm NGA Pro.
Okay.
Natural organization, man. On the natural side, I did an NPC show. That was my first show ever.
Yeah.
And when I was backstage, I was like, man, these motherfuckers is big. And I probably cut down to like, that first show, man, I was like 135 or something. Small. So I didn't know how I was gonna do on stage. And I did pretty good. I got 3rd place in True Novice. And then I was on the show that year. And then I started seeing the competitors I did the same show with during that calendar year. I could see they started taking extra supplements. I was like, I just couldn't keep up. Yeah. So I just went on the extra. I went on to the natural side. Got my pro card last year, man.
Nice, man. Congratulations.
And that ain't nothing easy to play with neither. I found out this year that them natural pros big too, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So just take the time and work.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So you already, have you done a show this year, Lynn?
Yeah, I've done 2 shows this year, man.
Oh.
I did the same show I got my pro card in. And it was like in June. I got 6 in my class. It was a big show, man. It was probably like 30 competitors. And then the last show I did, it was 5 of us, man. I got dead last, man. All of them was like monster. I'm talking about like, they was huge, man. If you came off, that was a wrap, man. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't full enough, and definitely wasn't tight enough. So, and that's what we're working towards now.
I got you, man. So somebody that, is going through something that you going through, or that you've been through, what would you tell them?
The same thing I tell every other podcast I do, man. We gotta take this shit one day at a time, because some days you're gonna be up, feeling like one thing they don't tell you is life gonna be hard. People don't tell you that, but it ain't always gonna be easy. So you gotta take it one day at a time. Get up every morning and just do the same thing, and you'll watch the change happen. And that's what motivated me to keep going. Just watching the change happen, man. Roll it up.
So, what's next for you, bro? What you got planned next?
As far as like my figures go,
as far as life goes,
life goes, man. Just coaching my sons up in wrestling, man. It's about to be wrestling season. My oldest son wrestled for about 5 years, and then he took 2 years off to get him back into it this year with my youngest son. Getting back into wrestling, and just continue growing and pushing to go beat some ass at this next show I do, man. Whenever it is, just come in my best with no excuses.
Hell no excuses, man. Like I said, bro. I mean, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know how the hell I ran into your page, but when I did, You inspired me, man, and you motivated me. Because a lot of people use excuses. Okay, life happens, right? You know, everybody's going through a lot of things, whether it's work or, you know, family and things like that. But, you know, you can't let that stop you. If you have a dream, I read somewhere, it said, if you could spend 8 hours making somebody else's dreams possible, you could spend 1 hour spending your own possible.
Exactly.
My man, when I read that, I'll stay up to 2, 3 o'clock editing videos, you know, and learning what I have a passion for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
If I'm spending 8 hours doing something else, I could do this. You know what I mean? So definitely, bro. But man, I just want to say thank you for your time, bro.
Man.
Thank you for coming up here all
Thank
the
you
way
for
from
having me,
Charleston.
man.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That means a lot, man, and your support throughout these years that I've known you. You know, we finally met in person, but
We was
you know,
just
even
checking out
all
for a
night.
while.
Yeah,
But we, like you said, we got families, man.
yeah. I appreciate the support, man, and the love that you show, bro. And again, thank you, my man.
Oh, man.
Thank you.
Let's get this money now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Money.
There you guys have it, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Tune in for the next video, man. I appreciate all the love and support. I'll catch you guys on the next one.